Yesterday, Douglas told you how he began to get involved with cocaine, marijuana, and more.
I choose at 17 years of age to sell drugs. And
what kind of drugs were you selling, sir?
I was selling crack cocaine, and sometimes I sold some weed. And
yeah. So you were selling drugs, and also you got involved with some other stuff too, right?
Yes, sir.
What else did you get involved in?
And involved in some pimping. I was pimping different, females that was, prostitutes.
Right now, he will tell you about the most amazing part of his story. He was drafted into one of the most famous football leagues in America, but missed his opportunity because of his bad choices. By the time he realized what he did, it was too late.
We've been here with Mr. Douglas these last few days, and he's got a lot to say, honestly, not even enough that can fit in a 1 week period of time. But let's jump right into it. So, Mr. Douglas, we've been talking about you grew up in church, things were okay, got into the drug life, pimping, living life of crime. Let us get into this NFL opportunity. I was told you had an opportunity to get in an NFL. What happened, and how did you blow it, and what happened afterwards?
I signed a contract with, I went to high school. When my ACT, I scored a 14 and a half on it and everything. So I had to go to a junior college. I went to a junior college, which was located in Fulton, Mississippi, and it was Etowah Community College. And I played with Mike Eden, which was the head coach back then and everything. I went up there. I started in like 10 games, 9 or 10 games. And I was playing linebacker. I was inside linebacker, and I was playing some fullback. So I withdrew from college and went back home. Mike Eden, he was telling me, he said, please, the head coach was begging me not to go home. So, make a long story short, I sent those tapes to New Orleans Saints Combine, and I went and tried out, and I actually made it. I was 18 years of age. I actually made and was getting ready to sign a contract with New Orleans Saints to play football at 18 years of age.
And what took this opportunity away?
Because I came back home, I had called my parents and told them I made it, and I had a little check, but by it was on the weekend, I couldn't cash a check on Saturday or Sunday because I got home late from the combine. And so a so-called friend of mine, he had said, well, he had something that I had went and got some drugs from him, which was cocaine. It was crack cocaine, and I was trying to sell that, just to make some money, just to, back then, to splurge what they do now. They splurge, just to have some money just to throw around because I was going to cash the check, give him what he needed, and, continue my life in football. But
so it's because of the drugs that you got caught up, and you ended up got thrown in prison. How long did you end up serving for?
I had they sentenced me a 7.5-year sentence, but I ended up doing like almost 18 months because they had CRD, which was incentive game time. They give you incentive game time in prison. That's way.
How was the life there in prison, sir?
Whew. I wouldn't want an enemy to go to prison because prison you don't get the regular food that's in society. You get what they give you. They give you all different types of food. And it's like you don't eat real. You get real chicken every now and then, and it's like the different food. It don't taste the same.
It's like bland. What you get there's not the quality of life that you have outside. You wouldn't wish that on nobody, you said.
Sir.
There's a time you were thrown into solitary confinement, right?
Yes, sir.
We're not going to go into that yet, though. Look, tomorrow we're going to talk about that. He could talk all day about what he went through, but we cannot talk about all of it at once. Tomorrow he's going to talk about the life in solitary confinement, but I'm also going to have his wife here with us, because I want her to validate if these things are true, what he's saying, and what his life is like today. Stick with us. Tomorrow we'll be back again, talking to him once more.
Douglas was sentenced to 7.5 years in prison. He was placed in solitary confinement, which he will tell you all about. His wife also has something to say. Only on the Showdown of Faith tomorrow.